Oh, it's live. Oh, there's Terry.
Terry.
For everyone, this is Catherine, and I'm from the great team of Team Transform, and we're a bunch of people that do our own business, but we're not alone doing our business. We do it alone, but we have a lot of support with everybody that's on the team. So today don't have too many people. We have Terry from Australia. And we have Sydney from New York, and we have me. We are missing some people because things happen, that's life. So they may not be on later, but our team is we do a business online, and we help each other out, and because we want the freedom the money will bring us to do the things that we want to do. So that's why we're here online. And this is the first time I'm giving introduction, so. And I'm going to go ahead and let the people introduce themselves, and then I'll go ahead with my presentation. So Sydney, you want to go ahead?
Sure. Hi, I'm Sydney Allen, and I'm in upstate New York. And I am here with this business online, having chosen it over life in a cube farm. And it has been very rewarding to have so much more control over my own time and where I am.
Great. That's great. Thank you. And Terry, you want to introduce yourself? Sure.
Hey, everyone. Oh, good to be here. Yeah, the kids have just taken off. I've got three young kids, two and a half, 4.5, and 11-year-olds. So Donovan, my husband's just taken off with the kids, and I can just relax for a moment. It's hectic. So it's good to be here with you women who I just so recently saw, and yeah, I'm excited for the topic because I didn't really know about this until recently. So
and you can help talk about how your feelings are about the event, since you and I both have our own event. I mean, the first time. So okay, well, thanks, Terry. Okay, I will go ahead. It's called The Power of Events, and recently, just last week, a lot of us got together in Las Vegas on an event for our company, and it was the first one I've been to, so I was excited. And it was also the first time I traveled alone, so there was two things that I was overcoming. I've never traveled by myself, and I've never been to an event, so it was great. It was in Las Vegas, and it lasted 4 days, and I met a lot of people that I had talked to online, and these women here I met in person too. And it was great because you talk to them a lot, but you don't really see them until the event. So it was great. So, but I'll just give a few things that I'm going to go over about the power of events. When you go to events, the leader, there's usually a bigger picture of what happens with the company. The leaders are talking about what their vision is about the company. So we learned a whole bunch of new things about our company, and it sounds very exciting. And that's one thing about the power events. Face-to-face, you see face-to-face with new friends or with ones that you've known for a long time online, but then you get to see them and hug them and really touch them and feel them, and it's great because then you get to really connect with them more than if you had online. And I went to this event last week, and I met a lot of my team for the first time. So I mean, I've seen them, but I've never talked to them like having over dinner or something, so it was great. And I met lots of new people, and lots of leaders that we knew, and that was great because some of them are 6-figure and 7-figure earners, and you get to meet them and learn how they made their money and their story. Okay, and another point is you often hear other people's stories, so you learn how their breakthrough was, or how they came about getting lots of, how their breakthrough for freedom came. Like lots of our leaders talked for a whole day. They were talking about their stories, so it was nice. It was interesting to listen to them. So it was great.
Hey, Catherine, do you want us to sort of jump in and share any thoughts as you go, or we'll wait till the end?
How would you like it? That's fine. That'd be great. Because go ahead and if you have share any thoughts. Sure.
Well, each point you say is just like, yes, that's right.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Because for me, I I connected in with this community of online entrepreneurs about 2 years ago, and so there's some people that I've, been on live hangouts with weekly, people in this team, Ellie and Carol, who aren't here right now, but lots of other people that I see live weekly, or at least interact with them over Facebook or whatever, and have this really, like, they're my family, like really core family, and to finally meet in person was just so profound. It was really, just you kind of can't find the words for it, that people are really real, not just sort of, I can knock on this laptop and look around the back of it, but they're not there.
Right.
Or like 3D, warm skin.
And Sydney, you have anything to add? Oh, sorry, are you finished, or did you need something else?
That's
sorry
fine.
about that. Sydney, you have anything?
It is. It's a very different energy to be in the physical presence of all these people, and the presentations are much more engaging than when you are on, say a hangout or listening to a webinar. It's just that sense of being in the presence of hundreds, or even, I think they said there were almost 1,000 people there this time.
Wow.
To that it fills you up and it spurs you on, that sense of being part of a much larger community, and that it's real. It's not just, we've heard about how many people are involved in this company and everything and what the dreams are, but to stand in the midst of all of those people. And you learn so many things just on the side, that you run into somebody you meet knows somebody else who comes by the dinner table who, that you're outside of the event chit-chatting, and you just wind up picking up all of this extra information that you would never have found any other way. So.
That's right, yeah. And that this has a lot of power.
Yeah. And you get to go to the spa.
Oh, yeah. Well, I couldn't go. So.
No, well, yes. We tried to get you to go to the spa. Some of us have the opportunity to go to the spa. You can't go to the spa through a Google Hangout.
That's right. That's right. Yes, that's true. All right, let's see. Okay, and you get to take that. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, just the touch on the stories, like you said, you hear people's stories, and I mean, I think that for me was one of the most powerful things. To hear people's stories over, webcasts or, Empower Hour, live call or thing, but hearing them share their story in, like, sitting there looking at this person was so powerful, like Chris Rachelot. I mean, and the people from Portugal who've gone and taken a big caravan of medical supplies down to community in Africa, and, Michael Martin, who's working with hunger projects in Bolivia, just so many stories of people doing amazing work in the world through.
And they see their emotion.
Sorry?
You see their emotion on when they're talking.
You see their emotion and hear their stories in such a different way and the power of what they've been able to do with using this platform, this system, funnel, not only look after their own families or whatever, but then be able to do such amazing work in the world. And for me, meeting those people in person was so powerful, because that's, for me, a big part of my why is giving back and helping make, a sustainable world for my kids. And so to meet those people in person had a really big impact. And I cried many times through the event. I just found myself like bursting into tears.
Tears coming down my eyes. Yeah.
And I found my vision started getting bigger and bigger. What I sort of thought I was focusing on just kept getting wider as I saw the kind of amazing stuff other people have been able to do. So I'll mute myself because the phone's ringing here.
Oh, okay.
Distracting. But yeah, just hearing people's stories, so powerful.
Yes, that was. Ellie, you have something you want to say? Would you like to beat in?
I just got here.
I know, but I thought maybe.
You could still have something to say.
I don't even know if you know why I'm late, so. No, I'm waiting for a phone call, and tow trucks and everything else went on today. So I'm here.
Okay, all right. So I'll go ahead. And so, another one is taking pictures with the people, the leaders. and taking pictures and getting them to know you. Because if they take pictures with you, they'll get to know you, even though they may not have seen you in a hangout or anything, but you'll get to meet them. And I met a lot of people that I hadn't really talked to or anything, so I met a lot of new leaders. So, and there is a lot of energy at events. Everyone is all hyped up about the talking and about learning, meeting people, and learning about more about what the company's doing. So there's hype there. I mean, there's a good hype, energy, and lots of transformations. Many people get their transformation at events, not on hangouts or something, but at being there at the watching the leaders talk. They get a transformation of themselves, and they be like me. I've done lots of things now. I'm getting better about talking online. I mean, talking and getting more comfortable with online things. And I even went to the event all by myself. I traveled by myself, so it was the first time. So I was all excited. And you can see lots of aha moments where people, they get it. They get why they're doing what their vision is. So, anybody have something to say before I go and do my last? Anybody to say?
No, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to recognise you, Catherine, for overcoming those obstacles and those new jumps of travelling on your own and really getting the attention leaders. When we were there, we were sitting at dinner, and Lawrence Tam, who's a 7-figure earner and one of our mentors, and just we learn from him all the time. He through you being at that event and choosing to go and step through whatever you had to get there, and and have been engaging, in his Instagram class and stuff. But he came up to you. Mm-hmm. Maybe you can show off your lanyard. I don't know how to say it. But he came up and personally recognised you, and said how proud he was of you, and gave you that with a beautiful personal message. And that's just such a beautiful thing. Like that's sort of a symbol of it. Just something that you can carry forth and draw on when you're feeling the doubts or whatever. To have someone so well respected, so so knowledgeable, have connected with you like that. I think that's something that you can just, if you're ever doubting, getting through the next little hurdle, you just hold it and say, I can do this. And I just want. You might not have mentioned it yourself, because then you're very humble, but we're really proud of you.
Yeah, I was surprised. I was very happy that he came up to me. That was so nice of him to acknowledge me. And if I hadn't come to the event, he probably wouldn't have. So that's a thing about coming to events too. You get noticed by people. And let's see.
I'm going to jump in on that.
Yes.
I am waiting for a phone call. If I all of a sudden cut myself off, it's a big long story about cars and an interesting day. Right? But I don't even know how many events I've been to. The first event I went to was in Denver, which was July 2013. I don't know, maybe it's 7, maybe it's 8 events. I got to count them, okay? But a lot of the people know me. Mm-hmm. And the reason why is because they see me at every event. So what you were just saying, that's so true. And obviously you're right. I mean, Lawrence couldn't have given you that lanyard if you weren't there.
Right.
You can't get acknowledged if you're not there. And, and they don't know who you are if you're not there.
Right.
Even if they see you online, it's different. There's a different exchange that goes on. Obviously, we all had a great connection, even with Sydney. I knew offline, but you and Terry, I didn't know, in real land, but we did have a connection here. But something beyond that happens. Now my phone's ringing. I might have to go rescue Carol.
Bye. Okay. And my last point is, let's see. And Oh, wait, hold 1 second. Okay, if you go to the events, one of the leaders could notice you, like as we were talking about with my one of my leaders, Lawrence Tam. He noticed that I came to the event and I had done well in his class, so he gave me this speaker lanyard that he never gives, that he saves for special people, and I felt so special because he gave that to me on that day over there at when we were eating, and I thought that was very nice of him. And he didn't have to do that, but he thought I did. I was overcoming some hurdles, so that was very nice. And it had a special message on the back too. So, and one other thing, and you will be, when you're at an event, you can lock arms with 6 or 7 figure earners, the leaders, and you can find they might be teaching how they do their business and some kind of special secrets that they might give just at the events, not to just anybody. So you get to have that education too while you're doing while you're learning. So there's a lot of, it's very good to go to events, and I'm just happy that I went because I learned a lot there, so much education and people to talk to, and it was really special. So anybody else have anything to say? Sydney, you have anything else to add?
No, I thought you covered all of it. It was really, that's what makes it so powerful to be there, is that you have that kind of access. And it carries over, and I think even after you come back, the kind of interactions you have with people then online after you have met them offline deepens and changes.
Right. Yes, that's true. Terry, you have anything to add?
Totally. Yeah, I mean, I'd been putting off going to an event for like 2 years because, I live in Australia. It's like a humongous effort, a long way to go, and I've got young kids. So, I mean, yeah, I only finished feeding my youngest boy like 3 months ago or so. So it was, it felt physically, practically and physically like one of the first times, unless I brought the whole family, that I could actually go around the other side of the world. And it was just this knowing that I just actually need to show up now. I need to show up in person and immerse myself in the community to step through to the next level of my business. And it's already shifting. It already shifted when I made that decision, but I've just noticed just this flow-on effect of impact and results from making that decision. And it took a lot of courage to leave my babies and go around the other side of the world. Like, it's a long way to be away from your kids. But I'm doing this for them. They're my why, as well as what I could give back to the health of the planet. But Sarita posted Sarita's one of our fellow freedompreneurs, a mum from Perth, and she posted recently, just that quote of 80% of success is showing up, and I really feel that it is. That's a big part of the whole picture, is actually showing up inside yourself. Showing up, ready to roll, but also literally showing up at events. So yeah, I'm very glad I went.
Oh, that's
on many
good.
levels. Yeah.
Okay, good. Anybody else? Okay.
I love what you just said. Immerse yourself. That's huge. Okay, and that really is it. Because when you immerse yourself within that community, you become part of the community. I mean, really part of it. So now it's not just the community; it's my community. It's my community. It's and then the growth is exponential. Then it just takes off from there. And everybody thinks, oh, it's the same, but this community is a special community. Sorry, folks, if you're watching this, you're not in this community. It really is, because I've been to other stuff years ago. I've been to business. I've been to events. Okay, so I wasn't going to go to my first event. I wasn't going. I was like, I don't need to do that. I was fairly new in the business, like a month and a half, and I had brought somebody in who was like, let's go to the event, let's go to the event, let's go to the event. And I was like, because I've been to events that I wasn't really happy about. All right, I wasn't. So I was like, I ain't doing this event thing. And so just from kind of knowing the community, from watching online anyways, all right, I thought, all right, I don't think these people are like them other ones. And she kept saying, let's go, let's go. And I thought, yeah, okay, let's do it. I'll go. She'll leave me alone if I go. And she's around, but she's not really that immersed in the community anymore, like Terry just said. And I've been to every event since then. So I said I was going for her, and I ended up going for me. I was the one who benefited, wildly benefited, and I mean, we have our tickets to the next event. It's done. It's over. And I always buy the tickets for the next event at the event we're at. It's just done. It's like, yeah, we'll be there. So immerse yourself. I like that. Thank you.
Oh, well. Okay, go ahead. Sorry. Okay. So anyway, yes, so the events are very powerful. And if you would like to find out, if you like this hangout and would like to find out more about what we do, then there should be a link down in the description. And you can join our team. We have wonderful women on our team and men, and you're in business for yourself, but you're not by yourself. So they'll help you lift you up and make it easier. But you have your own business, but you're not doing it by yourself. So these women helped me so much. I was lurking for like a year before I joined this team, and I loved the women so much that I just joined one day, and now it's been almost a year. I guess about maybe a little less than a year that I've been here. So, and this is my first event, so it was exciting. So if you'd like to learn more about what we do, then either go to whoever invited you or go to the link. Click the link in the description, and we'll tell you more about this group. And but now we're going to turn it off, and we're going to mastermind on with ourselves. So sorry, but we're going to do it. We're going to go off and do our own little thing, so we find out what's going on. And there is a lot going on right now with our team, with our company. So, so goodbye for now, and we will see you next time. Anybody else have anything to say, or that's it? So I'm going to stop it now. So
that's fabulous, Catherine.
Okay.
That's fabulous. Yeah. I'll just say one thing, because I did a little video earlier today from something that one person said at the event. Aaron Rashkin talked about the power of one. And I did a little video today and just put it on my wall, and I've had just a beautiful interaction with people. But I just want to say it again now. One of the things that he shared was that, the power of one being the power of one decision. You can be a decision away from making a really significant change in your life. And you might have come to this hangout and you're here listening to us and you're like, you don't have to make it a big deal. You can just go, I'm going to make a decision. I'm going to click that button. I'm just going to reach out and say, what is this system you're using to,
yes,
transform, not only your financial lives but your internal lives. Like, it's powerful, and it might just be one decision away from you. So I'm just gonna drop that as a
no, very
potential
good.
insight for you. You might be sitting here and you're like, I'm just gonna make that decision, and I might be here for a reason, and this might transform my life. So it's all over to you, people watching. Okay. Thanks, Catherine. You're
sure. Very good. That's good. So anyway, as we said, click the link if you're interested in our team, and we will we'll go say goodbye for now. So bye-bye.
See you next week. Bye.